Welcome along then. It is Tuesday as we approach the end of the season with only just over a handful of races and GP events to go. Probably around 6, I would hazard a guess. So you've got to be getting your best results, especially if you've seen the season score now. You know what you need to do, including potentially the highest Grand Prix event position or even the medals. So you want to follow this strategy guide and make sure we can help you at least have every chance of scoring well. With the new season on the horizon, we are always recruiting for our clubs in AZW F1 community. So make sure to comment down below. We are accepting beginners, newbies, whatever you want to call yourself, or even seasoned pros. Anyone top 10 champs, you name it, we'll take you. Our goal, build a community that is strong and enjoys the game as well at times, because we can't always enjoy it, can we? But enough rambling, let's get into this week's GP event. And there's no surprise to see, it is the Easter event. So there you go, Easter event F1 Clash, and Hutch are messing around with the percentage boosts yet again. We have a 15% boost for the drivers and parts. Them drivers and parts, Zhou Guanyu, Lando Norris and Typhoon. So they are the 3 boosted parts, only epics. So remember, if you have the rares, they do not count. It is solely the epics, and they will be in the crates as well. Obviously, the purchasable one. Yeah, get me words out. The purchasable ones, that is, anyway. Because we never get the good rewards in normal crates, really. So, obviously, let's take a look at this Easter GP event, and let's take a look at the tracks that are in our qualifying. And first of all, legendary drivers are available. You can see over there, because there is no F1 racing this week, it is a case of legendary drivers back available, and the exception boost is on there as well. No ×2 rewards, so back to normal rewards for everybody this week. And let's take a look at the tracks. So it could be a pretty difficult qualifying. We start off with Spa, and not the Spa that everybody likes where you get to put your feet up and relax. It is Belgium and Spa, and it's 6 laps and 54%. Great track, maybe not so much on F1 Clash. Imola is the second race, many people's favourite. Imola, maybe not so much on F1 Clash yet again. Very difficult track at times. 25 to 40 degrees, we're going to have to watch the weather on that one. Race 3 can be tough as well. Austin with 7 laps. And then we round off with the home of motorsport, Silverstone, to finish race number 4. So let's get into our strategy guide. Remember to watch the whole video, because if you just take screenshots, you're not going to learn. And we use the very best boosts available, and I will give you alternative and secrets as we run through it. But let's get our first strategy guide up, coming from Spa. So here it is then in all its glory. So we're running through both strategies here because it is 54% chance of rain. So the preferred option around here is the 2 soft, 2 soft, 2 soft. And you can see we've used it on both cars on the front. Now from the back, we've done the 2-2-2, and we've also done a 1 soft, 3 medium, 2 soft. Now, if you do have around 90 plus tyre management, you can run 3 medium, or even 3 hard, 3 medium, 3 hard, 3 hard, whichever way you want to go. It is not a bad strategy at all. But remember, if you are a lower player in champs, obviously hards are a bit annoying and slow. So just take that into consideration. In the dry, you can see, and in the wet, you'll be able to conserve down the straight, and that's sector 3 as well. Now, in the wet, if it is raining, everybody pits on lap number 3. So from the front, a free wet is ideal. But from the back, we never want you to pit on lap 3 because you are going to get held up. Now, it is going to be slower to do 2 stops, but it is very limited in terms of Spa. So we've got the 2-3-1 and the 1-3-2. Street Shark and Kawaii giving you a preferred boost choice on that one. So yeah, ignore lap 3 for pit stops in the wet. But remember, when you're racing, when you get to pick your tyres and your boosts, you will see above that what sort of track weather is coming in, so you can maybe judge your strategy a little bit better. For race number 2 then of our qualifying round, we head off to Imola. So a bit of caution on this one because it is red hot at Imola, or could be red hot, 25 to 40 degrees. So just dry. So 3 soft, 3 soft, 2 soft, and a 4 medium, 4 medium if you've got that tyre management above around 90. If you haven't, then preferably you want to use a slower compound tyre, so mediums instead of softs if you're doing 3 laps, for example. And from the back, we've got the 2-stop, the 2-3-3, and the 3-3-2. Mediums to softs, soft to mediums. Kauai and Cuppa for your race start. So it is a good track. It is difficult to overtake because the AI are pretty strong around here and can be tough on tyres. So just keep an eye on the weather again on the screen before you select your tyres and your boosts. You will see the weather and the temperatures coming in. So make sure to have a look. If it's 40 degrees, you do not want to be on softs unless you are doing 2 laps. So definitely prepare in your head that it could be hot weather indeed. Now, circuit to our right hand side. There is only really one big key place of earning your power unit back quickly, and that is down the straight. So you want to conserve, and then that sector 1 is a brilliant chance to overtake as well into the kind of hairpin further on into sector 1. So really good place to score points, but it can be a real pain, especially if you do not have great tyre management. So think of some tyre management boosts as well, because it absolutely will help you out. Race 3 then, we go off to Austin. There's no extreme weather, just looking 5 to 12 degrees at this one. Now, this can also be tricky for a lot of people, especially that first turn, because if your drivers go to the outside, you're going to lose positions, making it harder to come through. But luck has also got to be on your side. Usually a one-stop track, you can do a 3 soft, 2 soft, 2 soft very easy if you're against a bot from the front. So no problem if you want to just push further and more. But usually we do the 3 soft, 4 medium, 3 soft is the way to go. You can score 47 points around here, even from starting mid-pack or towards the rear. Obviously, tyre management boosts are good to take to try and maximise how much you push. But a one-stop is usually the way to go around Austin. We've got that Cuppa and Prince to help you defend a little bit if you want to take Prince. But Cuppa is pretty much a very solid boost around Austin. Now, there's 2 key places to conserve your power unit, as you can see to the right. That's the left to the right. And we've got the home straight and we've got the back straight. Conserve down there because sector 2, after the big straight, you can really overtake as well. So plenty of scoring points. Never give up, as you had seen on my free-to-play videos recently. We've scored some fantastic points around Austin. And it is a bit of a tough grind, bit of aggression, a bit of micromanaging. But you can get the job done at Austin. And finally then, we head off to race number 4, and that is Silverstone. So Silverstone does have some chance of rain at 50%. So we're going to have to run through all of the strategies to make sure that you know them. So both strategies are the same for the dry. You can see the 2 soft, 3 medium, and the 3 medium, 2 soft, 2 soft. Merlion and Kauai and Cuppa are your boosts. Obviously, Kauai, fantastic because it gives you race start, cornering, and also some pit time reduction as well. Now, in the wet, everybody pretty much, apart from the odd car at the back, is going to be pitting on lap 4 if it's a full wet race. So we do want to do a 4 wet, 3 wet, and you want to push as much as you can, but careful of the tyres because it's a little bit of a stretch to get the full 4 laps in. You can't push massively. Obviously, if you're doing a 3 wet, 4 wet to avoid all the traffic in the pits because it is so powerful, you want to be pushing on the first 3 laps as hard as you can because on them 4 laps, you're not going to be able to push too much and use as much of the power unit. Definitely worth taking or thinking about tyre boosts. As you can see, we've got Nazar in there as well. Maybe something like SAR if you don't need the race start. Even Frost is very good. But from the front or even P13, 4 wet, 3 wet is absolutely fine. Obviously, you don't want to double stack your drivers either. But if you're from the back, definitely recommend a 3 wet, 4 wet. Take a tyre management boost and it will help you a lot. Right hand side, 4 places to conserve. Down the 2 main straights, one before, I think it's after Cops, and we've got the home straight as well. So really good chances to get some big points. So that is your strategy guide for the F1 Clash Easter event. Approaching the end of the season in around a month and a half time now. Thinking around the 6th, 7th of May as to when they will launch it. So it's about time you go ahead and get it. Remember, season score is live, so you need to go ahead and make sure you can get as high as possible And even on the free-to-play account, we are trying to get into that 95% section. It's going to be tough, but we're going to be giving it all our effort. And if you want to join in, ask questions, you can either do that in the YouTube comments below or join our Discord. It is in the description. Make sure to see you there.